All right, welcome to our CIS3500 software engineering course final project pitching. And our project is called Discord Ticket Extractor. I'm Cecilia. I am a senior from Bryn Mawr College, majoring in computer science, and I am the product manager for this project. And I also worked on our history feature.
Hi, my name's Garrett. I'm a sophomore here at Penn, studying computer engineering. I am a developer for this project, and I worked on some of the history backend for the saving and deletion features.
Hello, I'm Junie, and I'm a sophomore at Penn studying computer science, and I'm a developer who worked on the prompt feature.
And hi, my name is Sean. I'm a sophomore. I worked as a developer on the project, working on the system design, the architecture, and the UI.
Let's get started. So first, for our problem and solution statements. A brief background for Discord. It is no longer just a voice chat app for gamers. It is also widely used by startups, communities, and even small companies to manage client and community interactions. Most of these servers rely on Ticketool, a popular Discord toolbot to handle support tickets, feedback, and reports. These interactions are saved as long HTML transcripts. So the problem is that these transcripts are usually messy, filled with system messages, emojis, clutters that make people hard to read, to summarize, or to archive. And moderators often have to manually copy and clean up the text, which wastes time and leads to poor summaries when using large language models like ChatGPT. And for our solution is a Chrome extension that automatically extracts clean conversation text, removes noise, and adds one-clicked prompts or simple copy pasting for summarization or other purposes in large language models. And it also stores transcripts in a history view with search bar. Lastly, all data is processed locally in the browser and no logging is required.
Okay, so now for our key features and architecture. Our extensions features were one, it extracts clean text upon opening the ticket transcript in the browser. It also removes system clutter. It also has automatic copying upon extraction. You also have one-click copying, and you can choose to specify a prompt. And we also have a history view with titles and search bar for going through tickets when you extract multiple tickets in a row. For our architecture side, we had a content script that runs automatically in the page, and it goes through the iframes and extracts the clean text. We had React, which was used to design our pop-up that handled our prompts, copying, and UI. We had background script that stored data, injects scripts, and routes messages to different views in our extension. And then we also had conversations saved via Chrome Storage API.
All right, here are some of our challenges and technical decisions. So the first two challenges we came across Sean came across, were the iframes and cross-origin restrictions. So the text that we were trying to get from the ticket tool was nested inside of an iframe that we originally didn't know about. And we also could not directly access that iframe because the message data was still exposed but the message data was still exposed in JavaScript variables, which we could then take out of the ticket tool. We also ran into an issue where we initially had a very messy like inline HTML UI to like render visuals and whatnot. But for both the user experience as well as developer sanity, we decided to refactor that into React. And then finally, we had a history, or for most of the project, we thought that the history feature would be contained within the sidebar, just like the rest of the extension. But when refactoring to React, I believe Sean or Cecilia chose to put that into a history window, which was much better for usability so that we could actually like search through things. And it was a very, very good feature and change for our project.
So now that we've shared what we built, we want to take a moment to reflect on how we work together as a team and the key takeaways from our process. One of the main ways we built joyfully together was by fostering strong collaboration. To keep our code base clean and avoid conflicts, we used version control through GitHub branches, and this helped us manage contributions efficiently and catch issues. We also prioritized clear communication through regular check-ins, task assignments, and syncing over Slack and Zoom. And this way we made sure everyone stayed aligned. And understanding that we all had very different schedules, especially during the really busy finals week, we planned around each other's availability and we focused on building core features early, like a single prompt text extraction before layering on more advanced features like multiple prompts. Additionally, for goal setting, as we moved forward, we adjusted based on blockers and progress, which kept us on track to finish the extension and all its features.
All right, then now time for the juicy stuff, what we've all been waiting for, the demo. So right now I have some stuff installed, which I forgot to uninstall. Um, and I'll go through um, bit by bit how you would install and use our Chrome extension. So first, you could navigate to the wonderful landing page made by our own Junie, and then go to our GitHub repo that contains the final code for our project. You can download a zip file, and it'll appear in your downloads, and you just have to extract it as so. And then we can, as you can see, I've done this before. I'm actually right in the directory that I need to be, so I won't go through the process again of showing you how you would do navigate to that. You can see my path there. You can see I'm doing npm install. Make sure you do this. Uh, I don't think I have to do run dev, but I always do it just for good luck. And you have to do npm run build so you can get a dist folder or distribution folder. And once you have that, you can go to your, am I in the right? Yep, I'm in the right one. Right now I'm in the distribution folder for the Discord ticket extractor main that I downloaded. I can select that and boom, we got our extractor. Okay, let's go to Discord. And as you can see here, we got some tickets that we've made for testing purposes. And so I'm going to click on the ticket. And here you can see, boom, we've already extracted the conversations from it. Auto-detected and already saved. And if we go to our extension, you can see that we have all the messages that were in this small testing ticket. And if we click copy all, we can go into a LLM of our choosing. Let's do ChatGPT and paste it in there, and you could get the server, the channel, and all the text. Now, that's really cool, but we can also do some more stuff. And first, we'll start by getting another test ticket in here. So let's go to test two, and it's going to auto extract that conversation. And you see, it doesn't store multiple of these tickets at the same time in the sidebar. It just overwrote the last ticket, But if we want to go to the last ticket that we stored, we can click this history icon, view history, and you could see we have the two tickets that we saved, along with some metrics such as total messages, users, most active server, peak activity time. We're degenerate, so it's always late. And we can view all the messages in here and we can search for different tickets. Like if I wanted, like maybe I wanted to search for my stuff, or I could search for all my messages, right? Um, okay. Now let's go back to the normal. Well, yeah, let's just look at let's look at the features that we have right here. Earlier I showed copy all, and that just took all of the text from here. Now I want to do copy plus some kind of prompt. I want to easily be able to go from this ticket that I've extracted to some kind of use case, right? So I go copy plus prompt. Okay, what do I want to do? Maybe I want to categorize what this is. And so I go over here, I've copied it, and I can just plug it into the LLM of my choosing, and it'll give some categories for track, like it'll give the core issue, some summary, and some labels for tracking. Maybe that's what I want as a Discord moderator. Maybe I want to see how urgent something is. Okay, let's go urgency check. It gives us a nice summary, a sentiment value, and also importantly, an urgency metric. Right here, it just says medium. Um, but you could see how this might be useful. Like, let's say you have like a critically important thing, and a critically important ticket and a very non-important ticket. And you want to, how do you differentiate between the two besides reading them? Well, maybe let's say they're really long and it's hard to read through them all. This could be a really useful tool for you if you're a moderator or a server manager. Um, is there anything else we want to show off, guys? We could do some deletion features. Okay. Well, I'll start with some deletion, because this is what I worked on. So here, here you could see that we can clear all our tickets, and it will clear it all. We can also clear individual tickets, which is useful. We can copy all the results from a query and plug that in to our um, LM of choice. If I had a lot more tickets in here, it would be a little more impressive, but for now this is good for our demo. Is there anything you guys want me to show, or are we good?
think we can just briefly show the delete feature and
Uh, the the
yeah,
what feature?
the ticket deletion.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I'll add one more ticket to the mix just for fun stuff. So I like, let's say I have this history of tickets, right? Um, and as you can see here, I've written down that I am very dumb. And maybe I don't want that to get out to the world, and I want to delete that before that can see the light of day. I can click here and just clear everything. I can also go to my history and clear all of the saved conversations, and we have no more tickets to be found, and no one will have any proof that I said I was very dumb.
All right. Thanks for showcasing. This is awesome.
Yay. Thanks,
Right.
team.